All right. This is, in my opinion, one of the funniest songs that I do. It's done by Ray Stevens. I'm going to play it in G. I think it was written by C.W. Kalb, but I'm not sure. And it's called The Red Hot Chili Cook-Off. I write to you for the last time from my deathbed, oh dear mother. My health is gone, I'm fading fast, and I fear I'll not recover. And this... why is this happening? I've lost 100 pounds, my hair, my sight, and this illness had its nexus. The day I judged the Red Hot Chili Cook-Off in Jalapeno, Texas. Well, as you know, in Tennessee, you fed us normal things. Yeah, like Tabasco seasoned barbecue sauce and spicy chicken wings. But I've got a friend down here in Texas who's a chili cook-off judge. And on the day of the statewide cook-off, he was sick, couldn't budge. I'm sicker than a dog, he said. You'll have to take my place. Now all you do is pick the chili you like after giving them all a taste. So of course I did what I had to do to help out my old friend. But that decision ruined my life and brought me to this sorry end. Do not eat Texas chili, mama, or you will surely die. Don't even mention Texas chili to me, and I'll tell you why. Just a thought will fire up memories that will wreck my solar plexus of the day I judged the Red Hot Chili Cook-Off in Jalapeno, Texas. They led me to the judge's stand and sat me in my place. Put 3 bowls of chili in front of me, just a sample, just a taste. I took a big old bite, nearly slipped into a coma. Oh, sweet Lord, what is this stuff? My uvula's on fire. My ears are ringing and my nose is running and my feet are starting to perspire. Then number 2 was called Flamethrower, and it was not misnamed. One taste, my eyes, ears, and nose and throat all shot out long blue flames. Help! Somebody call 911. I don't think I can breathe. I can't seem to catch my breath, and all I can do is wheeze. Then I heard somebody screaming uncontrollably. I turned to see who it was. Lord have mercy, it was me. The winner was simply Charlie's Chili. Sounded innocent enough. But it knocked me backwards off the stand with just one taste of the stuff. I got up running, looking for a doctor or a nice cold bottle of water. I downed a keg of beer and 6 snow cones, and it only made me hotter. Oh! It's been a year now, and I can only sip a smoothie now and then. If I try some solid food, the flames start up again. Oh God, it burned and blistered from my mouth down to my colon, and what little skin that's left at all is inflamed and badly swollen. So I write to you, dear mother, just to say goodbye, and to warn you and the family about one thing before I die. Do not eat Texas chili. It'll put you in the ground. And even if you should survive, you won't be able to sit down. Do not eat Texas chili, mama, or you will surely die. Don't even mention Texas chili to me, and I'll tell you why. Just a thought will fire up memories that'll wreck my solar plexus of the day I judged the red hot chili cook-off, Jalapeno, Texas. Oh. Thank you.
That's a good one, George. That is a good one.
What with Lynn and all that. Yeah, thank you. I wish I'd played it a little better. I didn't have a lot of time to practice this week, what with one thing and another. But I'm glad you liked it.
All right, Murray.
Okay. All right. Yesterday I was trying to see what kind of songs, which songs I would sing today. And I went to the Mudcat site. And surprisingly, the very first thing that I saw was about songs in Yiddish. This was on the Mudcat site. So I said, well, I haven't done Yiddish songs in a long, long time over here or anywhere else. And so I'll do. And the first song is a riddle song. Now, riddle songs are from many cultures and languages, and including Yiddish as far as other cultures. So I decided to do this one, and it's a mixture of the riddle song that we know from the melody of Tumbalalaika and some other versions of riddle songs. But since I know that melody, I figured I'll use that one. All right. Now, I'll give you the translation first in English, and then I'll do the song in Yiddish. And the translation goes with a guy asking a girl, "You fine girl, you pretty girl, I'll ask you a question, a little riddle. What is higher than a house? What is quicker than a mouse?" And she says, "You foolish young man, you silly fool, you have no sense in your head. Chimney smoke is higher than a house, and a cat is quicker than a mouse." And then he says, "You fine girl, you pretty girl, I'll ask you a question, a little riddle. What flies without wings? And what makes walls without bricks?" And she says, "You foolish young man, you silly fool, you have no sense in your head. Snow can fly without wings, and frost makes walls without bricks." You know, the frost builds up, can make a wall. So he says, "You fine girl, you pretty girl, I'll ask you a question, a little riddle. What is redder than a fire? And what is more faithful than a husband?" And she says, "You foolish young man, you silly fool, you have no sense in your head. A fanatic is redder than a fire." Actually, it says fan in Yiddish, and I wasn't sure what that meant. A fan that you turn on, an electric fan? No, but I figured it means fan in the sense of a baseball fan or a fanatic about something in politics. So they use the same word in Yiddish. A fan is redder than a fire, and a father is more faithful than a husband. All right, so now I'll go into the song in Yiddish. I'll first give you the chorus of the Tumbalalaika. Tumbala, tumbala, tumbalalaika, tumbala, tumbala, tumbalalaika, tumbalalaika, spielbalalaika, tumbalalaika, freilich soll sein. Du Mädel, du Feins, du Mädel, du Scheins, quell dich etwas fragen, rednischer Kleins. Was is hecher von a Haus, was is flinker von a Mäus? Du narische Bacher, du narische Trop, Du hast nicht kein Seichel in dein Kopf. Der Räuch ist hecher von a Haus, die Katz ist flinker von a Mäus. Du Mädel, du Feins, du Mädel, du Scheins, quäl dich etwas fragen, na red nicht a Kleins. Was fliegt an Fliegel, wo es gemäuert an Ziegel? Du narische Bacher, du narische Trab, du hast nicht kein Zeichel in dein Kopf. Schnee flieht doch an Fliegel, der Frost ist gemäuert an Ziegel. Du Mädel, du Feinst, du Mädel, du Scheinst, gewältig etwas fragen a Rettnisch a Kleins. Was ist Reuter von a Flamm und was Getreier von a Mann, meaning a husband. Du narische Bacher, du narische Trab, du hast nicht kein Zeichel in dein Kopf. Die Fahne ist Reuter von a Flamm und a Tate ist Getreie von a Mann. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, laika, spiel, balalaika. Tumbalaika, Reilach soll sein.
Love the riddles.
Sang that dead on in A minor.
All right. For some reason that surpasses human understanding, my brother sent me a copy of the words in Yiddish to take me out to the ball game last week. I don't understand. Bob Winkler.
Glad you specified. I'm going to do a couple of songs that will take us out west today. First one is going to be my former hometown of Prescott, Arizona, a song by Andy Hurlbut, it's no longer with us, about Little Egypt. First time I saw Little Egypt dance, I was up on Whiskey Road, not by chance. She was wearing those embroidered underpants. Yeah, the first time I saw Little Egypt dance, never saw the pyramids, fished the river Nile. Never been to Paris, France, or seen the Eiffel Tower. Been to San Francisco, New York and Buffalo. But how she got to Prescott, the good Lord only knows. First time I saw Little Egypt dance, I was up on Whiskey Row and not by chance. She was wearing those embroidered underpants, oh yeah. First time I saw Little Egypt dance, well, she danced around the palace bar, waves her veil so high. Sitting in the cowboy's lap, she pokes him in the eye. The cowboys like those good time girls, always been around. No one like Little Egypt that ever came came to town. The first time I saw little Egypt dance, I was up on Whiskey Row and not by chance. She was wearing those embroidered underpants. First time I saw little Egypt dance. That's in Prescott, Arizona. She was something for my young eyes to see. When I saw little Egypt, the night I turned 18, out with the cows and horses, I've seen the beauty of the land, seen the wild open sky, the magic of the land. I thought I'd see about everything beautiful to see, but then I saw little Egypt dancing just for me. The first time I saw little Egypt dance, up on Whiskey Row and not by chance. She was wearing those embroidered underpants. Yeah, the first time I saw little Egypt dance, and the first time I saw little Egypt dance, I was up on Whiskey Row and not by chance. She was wearing those embroidered underpants. It was the last time I saw little Egypt dance. Yeah, the last time I saw little Egypt dance. Sung by Andy Hurlbut.
I really like the bar in the background.
That's the Palace Bar in Prescott, Arizona. It's still open. Great place to go if you're in town. Great food.
It's the first two pictures, right, are the same bar, but one is in 1900 or something like that, and the second one is in modern times.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great place to eat.
It's that
Very
time
good
machine
prices, good
Bob
food.
keeps in his computer.
What?
I said Bob keeps a time machine in his computer so he can do stuff like that with the pictures. Michael.
Yes, right. Yeah, apologies to Kathleen. She's going to hear this on Tuesday at the Singer open mic night. But she can practice because it's one where the chorus is for ladies only. So, on yonder hill there stands a maiden. Who she is I do not know. I will court her for her beauty. She must answer yes or no. Oh, no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no. In her face there is great beauty, on her breast sweet flowers grow. Will you take me for your lover? Maiden, answer yes or no. Oh, no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no. Madam, I am come to court you. If your favor I can no grow. Oh, no, no. You'll have jewels and fine dresses. You must answer yes or no. Oh, no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no. Now, this one I'm hoping Chloe will help me with. But anyway, my father is a Spanish captain, went to sea a month ago. The last time that we kissed and parted, bade me always answer no. So no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no. Oh, maiden, since you are so cruel, and since you scold me so, if I may not be your lover, maiden, will you let me go? Oh, no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no. Then I will stay with you forever, if you will not be unkind. Maiden, I have vowed to love you. Would you have me change my mind? Oh, no, Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, no.
All right. Very sneaky. Steve.
Isn't it Ivan's turn?
No. Ivan's after you.
I must have missed. Okay, one moment. Let me switch. All right. A Difference in This World by Robert Solomon. Do I make a difference in this world? I wonder why we're afraid to just be friends. Why don't we try now, you and I are alike in fundamental ways, and I like the way we're different in this world. Like the fragrant spices in the kitchen where the sweet aromas rise. It's the awesome wonder of diversity brings a flavor to our lives. And now the spinning dance of rhythm comes a music bright and clear. The world is so much richer 'cause you're near. Do I make a difference in this world? I wonder why we're afraid to just be friends. Why don't we try now, you and I are alike in many special ways, and I like the way we're different in this world. Every single color in life's tapestry is important to the whole, as the awesome wonder of diversity brings a beauty to the soul, and every life can be a blessing when we learn to conquer fear. The world is so much richer when you're near. Do I make a difference in this world? I wonder why we're afraid to just be friends. Why don't we try now, you and I are alike in fundamental ways, and I like the way we're different in this world. Yes, I like the way we're different in this world. That's it.
Nice.
Now, Ivan.
Yes. This is a song written by George Honeyboy Evans and Ren Shields. Honeyboy Evans wrote such famous songs as In a Good Old Summertime, but he also wrote this with Ren Shields, not as well known, Come Take a Trip in My Airship. Once I loved a sailor, once a sailor loved me, but he was not a sailor that sailed o'er the wide foaming sea. He sailed in an airship, sailed like a bird in the wind, and every Sunday evening he'd fly through my window and sing, come take a trip in my airship, come take a sail round the stars, come take a trip around Venus, come have a sail round to Mars. No one to tell while we're kissing, no one to tell while we swoon. So come take a trip in my airship, and we'll visit the man in the moon. night while sailing away from the clouds, we passed by the white Milky Way. While idly drifting and watching the stars, he asked me if I'd name the day. Just by the dipper I gave him my heart. The sun shone on our honeymoon. We swore to each other we never would part. We'd teach all the babies this tune. Come take a trip in my airship. Come take a sail round the stars. Come take a trip around Venus. Come have a sail round to Mars. No one to tell while we're kissing. No one to tell while we swoon. So come take a trip in my airship. We'll visit the man in the moon. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Bob Gelb, it's your turn.
Okay, well, for those of you who came on a little late, I'm by myself today because Susan's doing pre-op stuff, getting ready for her knee replacement surgery tomorrow morning. We have to be at the hospital at 5:30, and she has to drink some kind of liquid 2 hours before. So it should be interesting. Anyways, I'm going to do 2 Glenn Campbell songs today. None that he's written, but ones that you're familiar with. And the first song I'm going to do is By the Time I Get to Phoenix. That Jim Webb wrote that song. And, you know, I practiced it a couple times and I realized, it's a pretty short song. And I said, well, I'm going to take the liberty and see if I can write another verse to it. And I looked, going from Phoenix to Oklahoma through Albuquerque, there's a big difference, distance in between there, and you have to go through Amarillo, Texas. So I figured I'd write a little in-between verse there about Amarillo, Texas. And not such a short song, so I hope he forgives me. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door, and she'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving. 'Cause I left that girl so many times before. By the time I make Albuquerque, she'll be working. She'll probably stop at lunch, give me a call. But she'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all. By the time I make Amarillo, she'll be eating. She'll pour a glass of wine, think I forgot to call. But the evening will wear on without me. But she didn't know I wouldn't call. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly and call my name out low. And she'll cry just to think I'd really leave her. Though time and time I tried to tell her so, she just didn't know I would really go.
fit in quite well, Bob.
Kathleen.
Sorry, I didn't think that was me yet. Yeah, I love that song. It was very good, thank you. Right, I'm going to sing two sort of love songs that are happy ending. The first one is by Sting, Fields of Gold, and I have sang this before, I think, but I was out driving this week and there's fields of barley everywhere, so it reminded me of this song. But I saw somewhere about him writing it that he lived for a while in a house in the middle of the fields, and there was barley fields all around him, and he decided he would write a song that was a happy love song. And I never realised it was a happy love song, but apparently it is. It's the man at the end. He's actually died, and he's just saying that you'll remember me and that he did stay and everything. So I never realised that until I read Sting's version. So this is Fields of Gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love? Among the fields of barley, we'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's song upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise as you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never make promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Nice job, Kathleen.
Very nice job, Kathleen. Okay, who we got left here? Lonnie.
Oh my God, is it me?
It's
I'm
you.
gonna let her do it.
I was having trouble reading it because it's my handwriting.
Yeah.
I can't see it very well from here either, to be honest with you. There's a song called Surf and Turf.
shades of blue and gray. His scales shimmer gold in the Caribbean light, watching waves dance in the moonlit night. A ripple in the surf caught his keen eye. A weave emerged with a graceful silver scales gleamed like the stars above. In that moment they felt the stirrings of love. He spread his wings, she swam close by. Their worlds so different, yet they had to try. With a touch and a smell they wove a bond so tight, to bridge the air and sea by day and night. Now he dives deep where corals bloom, and she soars high past the cloudy gloom. In the Caribbean twilight their hearts align, two souls united in magic they shine.
And there you have it.
Nicely done. Thanks, Wendy.
Now for our late editions. Doreen is next, followed by Bill
Sorry
Floyd
about that.
and Debbie and Ron.
Okay, this one's by Chet Atkins and Doc Watson, called Don't Monkey Around My Witter When I'm Gone. My fever's running high, and I'm suffering with a cold, and I'll soon be walking the streets of gold. And I ask you boys not to monkey round my witter when I'm gone. If you monkey round my witter, I'm a-telling you a fact. My big white ghost will come a-sneaking back, and I'll hate you boys if you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. My honey told me over and over again, there'll be no more sparking when I check in. I ask you boys, don't you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. If you monkey round my witter, I'm a-telling you the truth. Some dark night I'll scare the hell out of you, and I'll hate you boys if you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. Oh, her cooking is good and her loving is fine, and when I leave this world she'll still be mine. And I ask you boys not to monkey round my witter when I'm gone. If you monkey round my witter, I'm a-telling you the fact. My big white ghost will come a-sneaking back, and I'll hate you boys if you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. I'll soon be leaving this world of sin, one pretty woman and a lot of you men. And I'll tell you boys, don't you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. If you monkey round my witter, I'm a-telling you the fact. My big white ghost will come a-sneaking back, and I'll hate you boys if you monkey round my witter when I'm gone. And I'll hate you boys if you monkey round my witter when I'm gone.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that before.
Interesting. Didn't think I'd hear that today.
All right, Mr. Floyd, sir.
How do I follow that?
From
You hear
behind.
me okay? You hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, this is an older one of mine. It's called Jail. How's that, Jail? It was 7:15 out on Highway 11, and I headed west out of town. My body was tired, today I got fired. You could say that my spirits were down. I stopped for a drink, and what do you think? My friends kept on buying me more. I shouldn't be driving, I'm barely surviving. It's not like I ain't done this before. Blue lights in the mirror, I just held my breath. It made me real mad and it scared me to death. There'd be no more lectures, no more chances for bail. The cops were fed up, I'd be going to jail. They said do what's right, but I couldn't tonight. I tried one more time for a plea, but they put on the cuffs, said enough is enough, and the system is fed up with me. I ran out of truces, alibis, and excuses. I guess that I tried, but I failed. So I'm in a bind, once again crossed the line, and they tell me that I'm going to jail. Blue lights in the mirror, I just cracked my breath. It made me real mad and it scared me to death. There'd be no more lectures, no more chances for bail. The cops were fed up, I'd be going to jail. Yeah, I know that the inmates know I'm not to blame. We all have our stories, they all sound the same. It never is us, it's the system that failed. They pick on us good guys if we end up in jail. None of us are to blame, everybody's been framed, and here we are sitting in jail.
All right, Debbie and Ron.
Nope.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, sorry we're late. We had a gig this morning with Marie, and she may show up yet too.
So
but
it's her fault.
it's her fault, and we've both been up since around 5:30.
Right. Give me an E.
Okay, so let's see. Wait a minute. No. No, you're an A. You're an A.
What? I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. And I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their leyland. And hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In spring we sow, at the harvest mow, and that is how the seasons around they go. But of all the times, if choose I may, I'd be rambling to the new mown hay. And I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. And I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their leyland. And hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In summer when the sun is hot, we sing and we dance and we drink a lot. We spend all night in sport and play, and go rambling in the new mown hay. Oh, I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. And I like to hear the small birds singing merrily upon their leyland. And hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In autumn when the oak trees turn, we gather all the wood that's fit to burn. We cut and stash and stow away, and go rambling in the new mown hay. Oh, I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. And I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their leyland. And hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In winter when the sky is grey, we hedge and ditch our times away. But in the summer when the sun shines gay, we go rambling to the new mown hay. I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their leyland, and hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. Oh, Nancy is me darling gay, and she blooms like the flowers every day, but I love her best in the month of May, when we're rambling through the new mown hay. I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning, and I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their leyland, and hurrah for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay.
Yay! Right. Now I have an old song that has several versions, and it's called The Blackbird. I haven't done it in a while anyhow, and I'm going to do the female version. Maybe next week I'll do the male version, but anyway, it was first collected in 1906 in Southampton, Hampshire. But anyhow, let's see, what key is this in? Alright. I flutter my wings o'er his golden chest. Beautiful. Put on the list, Deb.
Ron, you got to put a sock in the banjo or something. It was a little pronounced.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to shut off the fan, too. But you heard it. Okay, thank you. Thank you all.
Oh, yes, we heard it.
All right, it's time for Swambo to make her announcement.
Okay. I would like to reintroduce you. You haven't seen him for a while. This is Mr. Martin. So I bought Harvey this at an auction years ago. Mr. Martin was created in 1857. So he's a New York Martin, right?
Yes, well, he was made in Nazareth, but
Yeah.
it says New York on it.
Yes, New York Martin. I have a rule for Harvey's guitars, and that is that he has to play his guitars or I'll sell his guitars. And he's been neglecting Mr. Martin. And so my announcement was, we will this week use Mr. Martin on songs from the period. So this first song is called Oralee. The music was by George R. Poulton, and the words were by William W. Fosdick from 1861, which is definitely within the time period of Mr. Martin.
You'll probably recognize the melody.
As a blackbird in the spring, 'neath the willow tree, sat and piped, I heard him sing of Oralee. Oralee, Oralee, made with golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. In thy blush the rose was born, music when you spake. Through thine azure eye the morn sparkling seemed to break. Oralee, Oralee, birds of crimson wing, never song have sung to me as in that night's sweet swing. Oralee, the bird may flee, the willow's golden hair, swing through winter fitfully on the stormy air. Oralee, Oralee,
for to me, sweet Oralee, is sunshine through the heart. When the mistletoe
is green midst the winter snows, sunshine in thy face was seen, kissing lips of rose. Oralee, Oralee, take my golden ring, love and light return with thee, and swallows with the spring.
reasonably sure you recognize the melody.
Yeah, love me tender.
Yes, it was.
This is the original words to that melody, and it was rewritten for
Elvis
Presley.
Elvis. So that was that song.
Yes.
Next song. You got one?
Yes. So our next song is Red River Valley.
Yeah, another one written from the same time period.
Right.
this
valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathways a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true.
I've been thinking a long time, my darling,
of the sweet words you never will say. Now alas must my fond hopes all vanish, for they say you are going away.
come and
Sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true. Do you think of the valley you're leaving? Oh, how lonely and how dreary it will be. And do you think of the kind heart you're breaking and the pain you are causing to me?
come and sit by my side if you love me.
Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true. This song was written by Susie Bogus.
All right, and that finishes our first round. And it's back to George.
Thank you, Harvey. I'm going to do a song called The Ballad of Jesse James. At least I think I am. I'm not having a good technical day today. Let me see if I can fix that. The Ballad of Jesse James in F. This version was recorded by Michael Martin Murphey. Jesse James was a man that killed. Jesse James was a lad who killed many a man. He robbed the Danville train. But the dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Poor Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But the dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now Jesse was a man, a friend to the poor. He'd never see a man suffer pain. And with his brother Frank, he robbed a Chicago bank. He stopped the Glendale train. It was Wednesday night, the moon was shining bright. They robbed the Glendale train. The people they did say for many miles away, it was robbed by Frank and Jesse James. It was with his brother Frank that they robbed the Gallatin Bank and carried the money from the town. It was in this very place that they had a little race, for they shot Captain Sheets to the ground. They went to the crossing not very far from there, and there they did the same. With the agent on his knees, he delivered up the keys to the outlaws, Frank and Jesse James. Saturday night, Jesse was at home, talking with his family brave. Robert Ford came along like a thief in the night and laid poor Jesse in his grave. It was Robert Ford, that dirty little coward. I wonder how he did feel, for he ate of Jesse's bread and he slept in Jesse's bed. Then he laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now the people held their breath when they heard of Jesse's death and wondered how he came to die. It was one of the gang called Little Robert Ford. He shot poor Jesse on the sly. Jesse went to his rest with his hand upon his breast, and the devil will surely be on his knees. He was born one day in the county of Clay and came from a solitary breed. This song was made by Billy Cachet as soon as the news did arrive. He said there was no man with the law in his hand who could take Jesse James while alive. Poor Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But the dirty little coward who shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave.
That's a great alternative to Glendale Train.
I know that song, but not all those verses. Very good, George.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Been a long time since I heard that one. Murray.
Yeah, okay. By the way, that song has one historical mistake in it, because the guy who wrote it, Billy Cachet supposedly, said that J.C. had a wife and 3 children that were brave, but actually only had 2 children. Big deal that makes us now, right? Okay. All right, this next song is also one that I saw among the Yiddish songs in the Mudcat site. And it's based on something that Jews sing during the Seder on Passover. And, you know, they left some of the good songs to the end because they wanted the children to stay awake, you know, to the end of the Seder if possible. So they would sing the riddle songs and these cumulative songs at the end, which had relations to Jewish culture and the Torah. But even those sometimes got changed when they were passed from one family, one culture, one region to another. And this one is a little different. I mean, this is in Yiddish, but it's a little different from the song that my family sang, although I'm going to use the melody that my family sang for it. But the words are a little different, and because the words to this part have to do with have to do with the part called Chad Gadya, which means one kid, one baby goat. And, they had different, and that's a cumulative song because he wanted to get some fruit and he couldn't reach it, and he sent for the goat to try to get it, and the goat couldn't do it, and then someone came with a stick and hit the goat, and the goat still didn't do it. Then then the fire came and burnt the stick, and the whole thing goes on and on and on for about 15 stanzas until finally he accomplishes what he wanted in the beginning, which is to get that fruit. In this case, in most cases, it's an apple, but in this particular case of this song, it's pears. It comes a bunch of pears from a tree. Okay, so I'll start singing it, but I'm not going to sing 15 verses. I'm just going to sing the first verse, and after that, I'm going to sing the last verse, which includes all of the lines that go at the end of the song. Okay. Wait, let me see, do I have the English words? Yeah. The first line goes, the English translation is, God sent the peasant out to harvest the pears. Yekela, who is the peasant, didn't want to harvest the pears, and the pears didn't want to fall. Okay, that's the first stanza, and then it's a cumulative song that keeps adding more and more lines. But the last line goes, God himself came so that the little ox would drink, and the little ox began to drink the water. The little water began to put out the fire. The little fire began to burn the stick. The little stick began to beat the dog. The little dog began to bite the peasant. The little peasant began to harvest the pears, and the little pears began to fall. That's the last stanza. Now I'll sing it in Yiddish. Hat Gott herausgeschickt a Jekele auf der Welt, soll die Bonnelech reisen, Jekele will nicht Bonnelech reisen, und die Bonnelech will nicht fallen, die Bonnelech will nicht fallen. Now the last stanza. Hat Gott allein gekommen auf der Welt, soll der Ochsele trinken. Ochsele hat angefangen, Wasserle trinken, Wasserle hat angefangen, Feierle löschen, Feierle hat angefangen, Steckele brennen, Steckele hat angefangen, Huntele schlagen, Huntele hat angefangen, Jäckele beißen, Jäckele hat angefangen, die Bonnes reißen, und die Bonnes haben angehaben zu fallen, und die Bonnes haben angehaben zu fallen. That's it. Of course, if I sang all the stanzas.
It's the same kind of song as There's a Hole in My Bucket, Dear Liza, by Pete Seeger, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, there are many cultures that have similar cumulative songs.
Right, they go on and on and on. Good one, Murray.
Thank you.
All right, Bob Winkler.
Oh, well, good to be here. And it's a good thing you're an exceptionally accepting group for this next song I'm going to do. Buttons and Bows by Dinah Shore takes us way back to 1948, and most of us weren't around at that time when the song was new. Anyway, I'm going to, since it's usually sung by a female, I'm going to have to tart myself up a little bit for it, so just give me a minute while I do that.
Wasn't that in a movie together with her and Bob Hope?
I don't know. I wasn't around when it came out. I was around when it came out, but, I don't remember much.
Yeah, I think the movie had the same name as the song, Buttons and Bows.
Maybe you remember, Murray. I'm not as old as you. But thanks for muting there anyway. And let me just tart myself up a little bit here, okay? Put on a little lipstick. Okay, and I need to do a couple other things here. Let me find it there. There we go. Got my bows on. All right.
Very becoming, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Now I just got to get the song right. I don't think I could do this in Texas. East is east and west is... that's wrong. It's hard to do with lipstick. East is east and west is west. Wrong. The wrong one I have chose. Let's go where we keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this prairie, take me where the cement grows. Let's move on down to some big town where they love a gal that cut her clothes, and I'll stand out in buttons and bows. Love you in buckskin and skirts, I have homespun. I love you longer and stronger where your friends don't hold a gun. Bones, my bones denounce, the buckbird bounce, the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose with the gals are using the skills and the sittings and linen and shows. Roll you yours and buttons and bows. I'll get into it. My bones denounce, the buckbird bounce, the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose with the cows keep abusing the skills and sounds and linen that shows. And I'm all yours in buttons and bows. Those silks and satins and linens that shows. And I'm all yours in buttons and bows. I'm all yours in buttons and bows. Give me Eastern trimming where women are women. High silk hose and peekaboo clothes. French perfume that rocks the room. And I'm all yours in buttons and bows. Bow and flowers and buttons and bows. Rings and things and buttons and bows. Well, I was a shot at it. Thank you.
Yeah, that was in the film The Pale Face with Boca and Jane Russell.
Correct, and Bob Hope sang it in Pale
Yeah,
Face.
and that's a great looking bow there, Bob.
Yeah.
All right, Michael.
Yeah, right. It's called The Sailor's Farewell. Just gonna be careful I don't do Debbie Harry, but the tide is high, the sails are drawn, the harbour fades with light of dawn. A kiss she gave, a tear she shed, as I climbed up the deck ahead. Farewell, my love, the sea calls me, yonder shores and every tree. Hold my heart and say a prayer for this old soul who's bound out there. The gulls did cry above the moat, as memories of home held fast. The salt and winds may take their due, but all my thoughts return to you. Farewell, my love, the sea calls me, yonder shores and every tree. Hold my heart and say a prayer for this old soul who's bound out there. If I return, it will be spring, with golden rings and songs to sing. But if I fall 'neath ocean's sway, remember me each dawning day. Farewell, my love, the sea calls me, yonder shores and every tree. Hold my heart and say a prayer, your sailor drifts upon the air. Sailor's farewell.
Steve.
Foolish little girl, from his point of view. You broke my heart and made me cry, and I've been blue ever since. Now I've found somebody new, and you want me back again. Boom, boom, boom. Foolish little girl, fickle little girl. You didn't want me when I wanted you. I found another love. It's her I'm dreaming of, and there's not a single thing that you can do. But I love you. No, you don't. It's just your pride that's hurt. I still love you. If you got me back again, you go right out and do me dirt. Foolish little girl, fickle little girl. You didn't want me when I wanted you. I found another love. It's her I'm dreaming of, and there's not a single thing that you can do. But I love you. It's too late to have a change of heart. I still love you. Tomorrow is my wedding day, and you keep quiet if you're smart. Foolish little girl, fickle little girl. You didn't want me when I wanted you. I found another love. It's her I'm dreaming of, and there's not a single thing that you can do. But I love you. Forget me 'cause I don't belong to you. I still love you. It's too late. I've found somebody new. No, I love you. There's not a single thing that you can do. I really love you. Forget me because I don't belong to you. Hop, hop, hop. That's it.
All right, Ivan.
I'm going to do a song by Randy Sparks. He was the founder of the New Christy Minstrels, and he wrote this song called Today. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. I'll be a dandy and I'll be a rover. You'll know who I am by the song that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll sleep in your clover. Who cares what tomorrow shall bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today.
can't be contented with yesterday's glory. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Today is my moment, and now is my story. I'll laugh, and I'll cry, and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away, ere I forget all the joy that is mine today.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Gelb, if it's not inundating you by your house, it's your turn.
Yes, for the last 15 minutes we've had a lot of lightning and thunder. If you see it in the background there or hear it, that's what it is, Mother Nature. So I'm doing a couple of Glenn Campbell songs today. This is probably one that he's most famous for, I guess. Larry Weiss wrote this one. Been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. Know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway. Nice guys in club, hustle the name of the game. Nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Well, I really don't mind the rain. A smile can hide all the pain. Put you down when you're taking the train, you're taking the long way. And I'm dreaming of the things that I'll do, the subway token and a dollar tucked inside my shoe. There'll be a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters to people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Yeah, I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song, and I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway. Hustle the name of the game. Those guys get washed away like the snow in the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy. I'm riding out
Well done, Bob.
That was good.
I think the storm has left. Thank you. Nope, there.
He's still doing it. Kathleen.
That was I don't know what year that was, do you? But my son was born in 1972. And when he was a little tot, he loved that song. And every time it was on the radio, he used to be singing when he could barely talk.
1975.
Was it? Oh, right, okay. So in that case, he would have been 3, wouldn't he? Yeah, he loved it. I have to remind it of him to him one day. Right, this is another sort of lifelong love song, and it's by Nancy Griffiths, and it's called Gulf Coast Highway. I thought it sort of goes with Fields of Barley somehow. Gulf Coast Highway, worked the rails, he worked the rice fields with their coal dark wells. He worked the oil rigs of the Gulf of Mexico. The only thing they ever owned was this old house here by the road. And when he dies, he says he'll catch some blackbird's wing. He will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet spring. She walked through springtime when he was home. Their days were sweet and their nights were warm. The seasons changed, the jobs would come, the flowers fade, and this house felt so alone when the work took him away. And when she dies, she says she'll catch some blackbird's wing. She will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet spring. Highway 19, the jobs are gone. They tend their garden and they set the sun. This is the only place on earth where bonnets grow. Once a year they come and go at this old house here by the road. And when they die, they say they'll catch some blackbird's wing. They will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet swing. And when they die, they say they'll catch some blackbird's wing. They will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet spring.
Lonnie. It's probably as damp here as it is by your house.
It's not really all that damp here today, but it is raining a wee tiny bit. Last week, Ivan was talking about a song that had a lot of verses, and I've been thinking about Ivan and all his verses for the entire week. And I thought to myself, well, I suppose if Ivan can do it, actually, and George was into this too, I remember, long songs with a lot of verses. And so I decided to come up with something called The World's Longest Song, but the title wasn't long enough. So I thought to myself, well, I know, it is the special ballad of the world's longest song. And, well, I'm sure you're going to agree that it demonstrates the proper spirit. And I even have Wendy roped into playing the bass like she used to do way back in the old days. And it goes like this.
Oh, this is the ballad of the world's longest song. Nobody can sing it because it's so long. Nobody remembers how all of it goes. I'll just sing the first 100 verses or so. Well, the content is boring and it's not very deep, and anyone listening may soon fall asleep. All those who stay conscious will surely be bored, and all those who don't will be poked if they snore. Well, the melody starts here and then it goes low, and the second line's higher, ends up like so. The third line is similar but not quite the same, and the fourth line is just like the first line again. Well, it's dull and redundant and it repeats itself. And it's dull and redundant and repeats itself. It just says the same thing all over and then it just says all over again.
They still there?
Oh, it says now
Harvey's back.
Harvey's back. Okay.
Hey, okay.
See, Lonnie, what you did? Okay, so this friend Alice said, Doreen, you should try this song because it's a lot of fun. It's from a Broadway show called Baker's Wife. It's called Meadowlark. Can you hear me okay? I have to stand up for this because this is a tough song. So basically, there's this little French village, and they're lacking a baker, and they're very sad. They really need to have a baker to make them breads and croissants and all that stuff. So into the village comes this older fellow who's a baker with a very young wife, and the town is so happy. And so they're going along, everything's fine, until this young man came along and caught the eye of the young wife. Yeah. Well, here goes the song. When I was a girl, I had a favorite story of the meadowlark who lived where the rivers wind. Her voice could match the angels in its glory, but she was blind. The lark was blind. An old king came and took her to his palace, where the walls were burnished bronze and golden braid, and he fed her fruit and nuts from an ivory chalice, and he prayed, sing for, this is too high, sing for me, my meadowlark, sing for me of the silver morning, set me free, my meadowlark, and I'll buy you a priceless jewel, and cloth of brocade and cruel, and I'll love you for life if you will sing for me. Then one day there's the lark sang by the water. The god of the sun heard her in his flight, and her singing moved him so he came and brought her the gift of sight. He gave her sight, and she opened her eyes to the shimmer and the splendor of this beautiful young god so proud and strong. And he called to the lark in a voice both rough and tender, come along. song. Fly with me, my meadowlark, fly with me on the silver morning. Past the sea where the dolphins bark, we will dance on the coral beaches, make a feast of the plums and peaches, just as far as your vision reaches. Fly with me. But the meadowlark said no, for the old king loved her so, she couldn't bear to wound his pride. So the sun god flew away, and when the king came down that day, he found his meadowlark had died. Every time I heard that part, I cried. And, oh no, now I stand here. Oh no, I lost it. I lost the end of the song. Anyway, come away, fly away, meadowlark, fly away in the silver morning. If I should stay, I'll grow to curse the dark, so it's off where the days won't bind me. I know I leave wounds behind me, but I won't let tomorrow find me back this way. Before my past once again can blind me, fly away, and we won't wait to say goodbye, my beautiful young man, and I. That's it. Almost. Thank you.
You did it.
Almost. Thank you so much.
All right. Unfortunately, while the power to my house went off, I do have power backups on my fiber connection, my audio line, and everything else in the house. But I believe the main fiber box out on the street died. So then I lost the connection. And then when I got it back, I came back. But we seem to have lost Lonnie's song, so he might have to do the world's longest song again.
That can be the closing song.
All right, we'll pass on that. Doreen.
Doreen just did her song.
That was Doreen?
Yes,
that was Doreen. I hope you didn't record it.
Bill Floyd. Yes, it was recorded.
Okay, this goes back in some of my older stuff again. This one I like. It's called I Always Wish I Did. I was over on the outskirts, kind of watching life go by. Never got too involved, I just sat and wondered why. So many things I wanted since back when I was a kid, but I had no self-esteem, and I always wish I did. Had friends who were achievers, they'd never hesitate to go and chase their dreams while I'd always sit and wait. So I was often left behind because the world doesn't forgive. Never learned that lesson, but I always wish I did. Some folks make memories, but me, I make regrets. It's never been more true that what you give is what you get. I'm afraid when life came at me, I'm the one that ran and hid. Should have wrapped my arms around it. And yes, I always wish I did. So now I know for certain, you can't just window shop unless you wave your hand real high. The taxi's never gonna stop. You're not getting what you want if you never make a bid. Had a hard time stepping forward, I always wish I did. Some folks make memories, but me, I made regrets. It's never been more true that what you give is what you get. I'm afraid when life came at me, I'm the one that ran and hid. Should have wrapped my arms around it, and yes, I always wish I did. Should have wrapped my arms around it, and yes, I always wish I did.
Another good one, Bill.
Debbie and Ron.
Turn off your fan, guys.
Thank you. That was great, Bill.
Thank you.
You were mine for just a while. Now you're putting on the style, and you've never once looked back to your home across the track. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you dropped it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When the glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another boy, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. They have changed your attitude, made you horny and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame. Underneath you're still the same. When you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting there for you as you tumble to the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down.
The favorite. Yay.
But Harley and Howard. Okay, what do I have? Oh, yeah. Here's a. All right, you need the fiddle here. Which one? This fiddle here?
Yeah, you got it. It's a big deal to get it out of there.
All right. This is an old spiritual. You all know.
Spiritual. An
So,
old
let's see.
spiritual.
Something's not still. Come on. Okay. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming for to carry me home. But still I know I'm a heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell her I'm a friend and I'm a coming there too, coming for to carry me home. If I get there before you do, coming for to carry me home. I'll lower a rope and I will pull you through, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me
Well done.
Well, I guess it's my turn again. Or our turn again.
This song is Bird on a Wire by Leonard Cohen, and he's going to play it on Mr. Martin.
Like a bird on the wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. Like a worm on a hook, like a knife from some old-fashioned book. I have saved all my ribbons for thee.
have been unkind. I hope that you can just let it go by. If I have been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. For like a baby, still born, like a beast with his horn, I have torn everyone who reached out for me. But I swear by this song and by all that I have done wrong, I will make it all up to thee. I saw the beggar leaning on his wooden crutch. He said to me, you must not ask for so much. The pretty woman leaning in her darkened door, she cried to me, hey, why not ask for more? Like a bird on the wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. And now a slightly more modern instrument. And a slightly more modern song. This is a song by Blind Blake, and it's Dave Van Ronk's version. I met a girl in a cabaret. She said, Papa, are you going my way? I was mad to know what it was all about. She took me home just to put me out. Poked my nose and she split my chin. Don't let me catch you around here again. Whipped me through the window, out through the door, hit me full back, but that'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. Live in Chicago in the winter and fall, caused me to wear my overall. I got drunk and it was my fault. I was drinking tequila, leaving the salt. Met a girl in a big mean coat, fancy car and a 40-foot boat. Pulled out a gun and she took my dough, but I didn't holler and I didn't get sold. But that'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. Went to a party the other night, got the drink and I was feeling alright. I lit up a reefer, I was drinking some gin, just sitting back waiting for the fun to begin.
Pretty little gal comes up to me, says, come on, Daddy, let's make whoopee. I woke up in an empty was bed, my pockets were empty, had a hand in my head, but that'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. Yeah, that'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. And that concludes our slightly abbreviated circle for the day, unless somebody wants to put up a closing song.
I would like to.
Do it.
Because, okay, Stephen sang a song about the time of the 60 girl group songs. And so I went to my high school reunion, and at the welcoming desk was Jim Dowd, who I was in love with in my sophomore year of high school. And I said, oh my God, Jim Dowd, I was in love with you. He goes, you were? I said, yeah, you didn't hear my heart beating across the classroom? He said, no. Anyway, so years went by, and 2 years ago we had another one. And so I sang this song to him, and my friend Joyce was cracking up. By the Chiffons, One Fine Day. One fine day, you look at me, and you will know our love was meant to be. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. The arms I long for will open wide, and you will want me walking by your side. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Though I know you're the kind of boy who only wants to fool around, I'll keep waiting, and someday, darling, you'll come to me when you want to settle down. One fine day, we'll meet once more, and you will want the love you threw away before. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Thank you, Stephen.
Well, great job, Doreen.
Afterwards, Joyce said, boy, you really had Dowd's heart in your hand. I said, I know.
And that song was written by Jerry Goffin and Carole King.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Good, man. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Harvey, I want you to tell Saul, I want to talk to his rabbi about this no listening to music.
Yes.
I have a couple of things to say to him.
Yeah.
I can
Let's
never
all keep on singing, because I think it keeps us young. And I'll
Yeah.
see everybody next week.
Bye.
Yes, bye.
Uh,
Yeah.